Test, test. Alright, welcome to a little stream of Technobabylon. This is the first time I'm playing this, and as the title suggests, this is completely without walkthroughs, so some levels may take me days to finish. Though I have been very good, I have to admit. I've been flying through this so far. So yeah, I hope the audio is okay. I'm using Streamlabs here for the first time, so the audio might be off. If it is, please let me know so I can adjust it accordingly. Anyway, let's jump right in.
Hey, no entry.
What's with your arm? It's all metal.
Lost it in the war. One of the wars. On biochem duty. Turned out that because of the shots they gave me, they couldn't just grow me a new one. Same reason I can't get wired either. Allergic to the stuff.
But you run a trance den.
Ain't that just the definition of irony? The arm's great, but the eyes they gave me ain't worth shit.
Come on, man. I need to get back in the trance. It's important.
That didn't work for the half-dozen other thralls who tried it today. It sure ain't gonna work for you.
There's supposed to be a public terminal on the corner over there. I guess because of all the wires running from where it used to be into the cellar.
You reckon I know something about it? You think maybe I stole the terminal and I'm now using it to run a pirated trans environment for profit?
Maybe?
Huh, you're pretty sharp.
So, you're not wired? You can't connect?
Nope. Been allergic to neural wiring since the war.
This seems like a strange thing to be doing then, running a trance den. You can't even experience the world you've built for these people.
Means I can't get addicted to it either. Best kind of insurance.
What was it you wanted me to do again?
Let trancing fry your memory? Find the city utilities terminal in the sewer and get my water running again.
Oh, yeah.
Go on, get moving.
Why don't you hack the water? You haven't got my skills?
You think a lot of yourself, don't you? I ain't wired. Can't breach systems like
Ah, that makes sense.
Also means I got deniability if they just catch some thrall messing. No, officer. I didn't have nothing to do with it.
What's with the antenna? The one under the neon lights?
Not everyone here is a local. Some people ain't lucky enough to live in a city like Newton.
International connections?
Exactly. People in Newton can join this hub through the net. Some states, they monitor the usual net connections, so they bounce the connection in via satellite.
What are other countries monitoring for?
Greater Hand likes to control the news and history. Concord is looking for anti-corporate opinion. Eurofed has strict definitions about what counts as acceptable entertainment.
That's barbaric.
Defeats the point of the net, doesn't it? But thanks to PirateNet, they can never stop the signal. Quit hanging around.
All right, I'll...
Warning, warning. You are too close to the vehicle.
Oops.
Please step away from the vehicle. This message has been a product of Sentinel's security system.
I can't reach it from... Ads for everything from sleazy bars to sex to cosmetics. Nothing I'd want, though. I feel like the whole neighborhood was designed to alienate me.
Can I use the wetware on the car? I can. What did that do? Nothing.
A car repair tool? Probably what they claim it's for, at least.
Ah, and there's the sewer. Okay.
I'm not strong enough to open it with my bare hands.
Well, then use the crowbar, I guess, right?
It's old and rusty, but still locked.
Out comes the crowbar. There we go. Unauthorized use of City of Newton utilities terminals carries a penalty of fine, imprisonment, or reconditioning.
More unsubtle linking of heavy substance abuse and dependence upon the virtual. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against the idea of the trance. Heck, I'd love something like that. But addiction and too much of anything can be a problem. Also, another appearance by the delightful Ashton Ray.
Hey. Nope, nothing.
They're all out of it.
It's really, really uncool to steal from someone who's... I mean something serious. Huh. She doesn't even have anything...
Maybe she does.
Hey. Nope, he's...
No, she only wanted to steal from that person for whatever reason.
really, really... I can't just yank it out. I have no idea what that'll do to him. I can't reach any of its control surfaces. There's a centimeter-thick layer of other people's wetware covering its surface. I can't reach any of its... The wetware won't form a connect... Nah, mine's fresher. Besides, everyone else will have been sticking their fingers in that...
Ew. And we're about to change that. Okay. Can I see soda? Oh, sofa.
This is a lot of quanta for someone to lose in a sofa.
Credit chip.
A plastic credit chip, for those times you need to buy something without using the net. I can sense in my wetware that it has a couple hundred quanta still loaded.
Okay.
Hey, how'd you get in? Go on, shove off. Lousy thralls.
What?
Money doesn't solve everything.
So I was supposed to go down the sewer, down into the sewer and turn the water back on. So I went into the sewer, right, through the manhole into the sewer, and I end up in the den. What? Unauthorized use of City of Newton. Invalid user. The terminus carries a penalty of fine and Invalid user. Maybe he's a valid user.
No entry.
What was it you wanted me to do?
Well, that transing. Find the city utilities terminal in the sewer and get my water running again.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Go on, get.
Okay, so we
Quit
found.
hanging around.
All right.
Alright, so we found the utility terminal. Utility control thing. But it says invalid user. It won't take the card. The credit chip. Brute
There's only
force.
so much you can do with a crow.
Alright.
Money doesn't.
Dang. Domino. Alright, and now I can interact with them, I'm sure. No, I cannot. Yes, I can. No currency. This. What?
Hey. Nope, he's not.
What? Establishing connection. Terminal. No. What? A number of toxic, destructive, and otherwise hazardous substances have been detected in the city's water supply. The quantities measured are unacceptable. Please download the latest priority list and calibrate your equipment appropriately. And
It's not compatible.
what does it mean it's not compatible?
It's not compatible. The city's list of current hazardous chemicals to watch out for in the water supply. It's got chemical markers, formulas, and breakdowns for programming scanning tools with what they're looking for.
Hazardous substances index. Benzene. Safe level 5. Identified 11. Sulfuric acid. Odor threshold 1 milligram per cubic meter. Acid rain. I'm not supposed to remember these numbers, no? Safe level 11. Okay, safe level benzene 5. That's 1. And estrogen 11. So 5, 1, 11. 5, 1, 11. Let's see. What? 8, 6, 8. Newton Civic. Are these house numbers? there a house number?
I can't reach ads for everything. I feel like the whole.
Any house numbers? Nope. Definitely no house numbers. Back into the manhole, woman. Hazard list. But what does that have to do with this? On, off, on, off. So if I turn the water on for everyone, the den should be getting water too, no? I don't get it. Okay. Does it have water now?
Hey, no entry.
Nope.
Quit hanging around.
All right.
Pipes feel still. Okay. Still, so.
I can't reach any of its control surfaces. The wetware won't. I can't reach any of it's not.
Fine with me, okay. Having already breached this system's primitive defenses, you decide not to raise any more wetware. Fair enough. What about the hazard list though? Notification from centralized utilities and number of toxic. Okay, please download the latest priority list and calibrate your equipment. I don't have equipment. What equipment? Do I have equipment? This is my equipment, a feckin' crowbar. Alright.
There's only so much. There's only.
Yes. Now we're talking. Spark Wings. New user 1.
Hi there. Hi there.
Okay. See,
Hi there.
Spark Wings wants to talk.
Hi there.
No.
Hi there.
What?
What's up?
If you must know, I'm partaking in the digital experience, apparently more vivaciously.
How do you figure? You're just standing, floating there.
Hey, shut up!
You're ahead.
Very astute, and you're behind.
I mean, you're just a floating head. Why are you just a floating head?
Because unlike some people, I'm choosing to take the trance to its full potential. We can look like whatever we want, but some people just look like people. Ooh, human body, 2 legs, 2 arms. How original.
I like having legs.
Yeah, it's so limited though. Realists like you have no imagination.
Hey, who are you calling a realist? What's the line?
If you must know, I'm waiting for a slot to open up in the games. I'm first though, you hear me?
Sure.
There are social conventions that must be followed.
Are the games any good?
Would I be waiting here if they weren't?
Is this one of your usual trance spots?
Yeah, it's acceptable most of the time. Mostly because I'm not being bothered by inane questions from plebes.
It looked a little dirty outside to me.
Yeah, I know, it's disgusting.
That a problem?
No, I got my usual spot to crash under the pipes. It's the cleanest place in the den. Lousy.
Can I get cuts?
What? Are you crazy? No, you cannot go ahead of me. I was here first. That is not how lines work.
What's with the dancers?
I know, they're awful people. They come up here from the bars, spilling vodka all over the sim. Dirty, dirty people.
Remind me, what are you?
What? Something wrong with your Gibson? It's the games. I'm here front of the line. Front of the line.
You're front of the line.
And don't that next.
Ciao.
Fine, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! Get in line. I was here first.
Is that all I can do? No.
Howdy there, miss. What can I get you?
I used to have an auto meal kind of like you. She got her recipes off the memory card. What about you?
I got all the usuals built in already, plus a few extras, this being the trance and all.
How do you mean?
People can be a little more adventurous about what they choose in here.
I guess the law, or even physics, doesn't really matter here.
As long as I got the formula, I can fix it up for you.
I used to have an auto meal kind of like you. She got her.
I got a plus a few.
How do you?
People,
I guess.
as long
You believe right?
here you go.
Slurp.
Give me a nuclear.
On the rocks.
Wouldn't be a nuclear winter without ice.
Or radioactive fallout, but that'd be going a bit far.
A black iced tea. Do I have to hack it before I can drink?
Lady, with drinks like these, they're the ones hacking it.
What are you supposed to be? Victorian?
I'm the bartender, missy. Wouldn't be much of a club without one.
Real or?
Nah, I'm part of the program. They got me out of a broken down machine in a dive bar in Southeast Newton.
Don't you charge for drink?
It's ladies' night. Come to think of it, I haven't ever been told when it wasn't ladies' night.
Guess the management really wants more ladies in here. Ciao. Hi there.
Evening.
This your usual haunt?
First time here, actually. There's a place in Nyasa that I used to go to.
This is my first time here too. I stopped going to dens after I matriculated.
I can understand. Some people just prefer the freedom of the open web. But you get a different kind of atmosphere in these smaller local servers.
Something bothering you?
Not obvious, huh?
I can see it right through the trance. What's up?
Well, I gotta come out to these dens to trance, right? Except the last couple of times, it's not gone so well.
Wiring problems?
Worse, someone keeps going through my pockets while I'm under. nicked and find someone's gone with all my quanta.
Geez, sorry to hear. Poverty's my answer to that problem.
This time they won't find any money on me.
Let me get back.
Singular.
Salam, Mandela. I trust you made it here without too much difficulty.
Nothing I couldn't handle.
Right.
I missed all this meat space stuff, though.
Nonetheless, you've proven yourself resourceful.
You said you knew more about the guy who tried to kill me. You and your Jilly Hal.
Jahilia,
In fact, there's been a breakthrough since we last. Unfortunately, security is still an issue.
It's a public server in a den. I guess anyone could beam here, even other cell agents.
It is good to see you understand the value of privacy.
I don't need anyone else finding out where I am. What do you need?
Jahilia's hackers have managed to block any further connections to this server. You must now help us in clearing out any remaining users.
I'll do what I can.
Issa, we must have privacy before we can reveal what we found. Those remaining in the server must be persuaded.
This might take some work in meat space again.
It is a testament to your strength that you work so well outside your comfort zone.
Don't get used to it. Once this whole nuked up mess is sorted out, I am never leaving the trance again. If you want everyone gone, why don't you just crash the server remotely? I could have done that if you wanted. It would get rid of everyone.
It would, but would also call attention to us. Our hackers have blocked incoming connections. Resetting the server would disable this.
Oh, then everyone would just reconnect again.
Precisely. We've removed as many as we can over the net. The remainder must physically leave the trance by themselves.
With a little incitement from me, you mean? Did you know where this sim was being hosted? It's a stolen street corner terminal in a dingy cellar.
The trance den, yes. We often use it as a meeting point. I have not been there personally, but my allies' reports have painted a vivid picture.
Yeah, it's a great place. If you're a rat or a giant cockroach.
Perhaps you can use this to your advantage? The conditions sound only a little way from intolerable. Those within the den may need only a little push to make it sound.
You don't know how far thralls will go for a link. Seems like there's a whole net to explore, things to create and learn, but people want to come somewhere that's laid out like a dance club?
Not to your taste?
It just seems like a waste.
Perhaps it lends familiarity to it. Unlike yourself, some may not be ready to lead a wholly intangible existence. They understand the trance and the artifacts of life they know.
And for a trance venue, it seems so... Come on, it's not like I need to know what's going on.
I'm sorry, Mandela. As long as there's any unsecured...
You mean all the other users?
Precisely. We cannot guarantee that the others are not being lost. You are in enough danger as it is, and I cannot risk...
So, that organization you work for?
With. Jahilia's membership is non-hierarchical.
Sounds like it'd be hard to get anything agreed on.
Sometimes the differing viewpoints of members leads to a standstill. The ethical integrity is a refreshing change from my RL work, though.
Wasn't Guy working for you?
In a manner of speaking, sometimes we need to subcontract it. For those matters, we'll recruit experts. Guy was such.
So, I know it's awful netiquette in the trance. I'm almost disgusted to hear me say it, but...
You want to know more about the real me?
Yeah, I mean, you probably can for secrecy and all.
You are correct. There's a reason we have our identities in here. Even you might. Let's just say that outside, I work to do good for the world. Jahilia's interests match my own in that respect.
Any word from Guy since I left cell?
Guy was discharged from cell shortly after their escape. He made contact with us and sends his thanks.
Why can't you tell me what's going on?
The server is not yet secure. Until it is just us remaining, we cannot be sure that we won't be compromised.
So, you need me to figure out how to get rid of the other users.
Precisely. They have a direct connection to the site. They must be removed by other means than mere hacking, I'm afraid.
If you're not in the den, where are you? Are you even in Newton?
My person is in a secure look. As to where that is, well, I'm afraid that's a secret.
Not even a clue?
All I shall say is that I'm meeting some old friends here for dinner.
Talk about multitasking.
Exactly. Hopefully you will excuse me if I seem a little distracted.
Why can't you tell me what's going on?
The server is not yet. Until it is just us remaining, we cannot be sure that we won't be compromised.
So, you need need to figure out how to get rid of the other user.
Precisely. They have a direct connection to the server. They must be removed by other means than mere hacking, I'm afraid.
So,
You
I'll get back to
pick your feet.
Oh, jeez. So, he was complaining about people drinking too much alcohol, right? Let's try and give this.
Hi there. Hi there.
Stuff.
Hi there.
No.
I don't think he'd want that. Hi there. I don't think he'd want that. Hi there. I don't think he'd want. Hi there.
Hi there, you said.
I don't think he'd want. It's not compatible. What can you make of these?
Well, they got the formulas in here. You sure got some interesting tasting drinks, Missy. Howdy there, miss.
Benzene for me, please.
You'll find it has quite a unique kick. Let me know when y'all's eyesight comes back.
These are the three: estrogen, sulfuric acid, benzene. Those are the three things from that list, the hazard list.
Ciao.
So, are there any bathrooms that I can where I could
Looks like they're just for decoration.
pour it out down the drain or something in order to raise those levels?
Hi there. I don't think he'd want that.
Do I get to keep that when I leave the trance? Nope.
Hey! Get in line. I was here first.
But then why is it never your turn? You've been there for half an hour. Okay, there are no bathrooms. These users won't
Hi there.
take. Doesn't wait.
Howdy there, miss.
Sulfuric acid.
I'm feeling it. Sulfuric acid, please.
Coming right up. Don't spill that now.
Ciao. I don't think he'd want that. Nuh-uh. I don't think he... Does not compute.
Lots of MMO games have bar scenes, especially RPGs. This establishment is here because A, I needed a way for the player to get their hands on deadly acids, and B, I wanted to use the bartender again. Couldn't quite justify using Chefy the Chef here, though.
Alright, so we have the sulfuric acid.
What was I thinking? I can't. Nah.
Cat cheese.
Hi there.
Cyrus Street, Northwest 10th, no public transport, no transconventions. Before anything, here's a house number 8721. Northwest 10th, no public transport, no transconventions.
James had this idea that he wanted cyberspace to look very different to the real world. I wanted all the characters to have a kind of different style, much like people's avatars on online forums on Facebook. And I did different styles for as many of the different characters as I could, and also tried to make none of them look like real world characters. I wanted everybody to be their own sort of person. So that explains the kind of incongruous styles here. I'm not sure whether it really carries over well to the final product. That's the message and the feel that we're going to go for. Also, Dave Gilbert constantly threatens that he's going to make me animate a dance scene in the game. And it was actually James that ended up making me animate dancing. So Dave, you've been beaten to the dancing punch. I'm sorry.
Given the time, resources, and ability to outsource, I would love to do so much more with the trance. But by working it as a closed server here, it allowed us to keep focus. Again, the users of the trance are going for the post-retro cyberspace aesthetic.
Hi there.
They don't reply, they don't respond, they don't drink.
Hi there. Money doesn't. The chips made a connection to my wetware systems that allow it to be used in the trance.
Hold on, the chips made a connection to my wetware systems that allow it to be used in the trance. So, of course I need money in the club, but the drinks are free for girls.
I don't think he'd want that. Money doesn't solve everything.
So, there's nothing I can give them. I can't talk to them.
Better not. I've got enough people trying to kill me. Don't you charge for drinks?
It's ladies' night. Come to think of it, I
I've never been told.
Guess the management really wants more ladies. Money doesn't solve it. Money.
What do I need the money for, so? So when I leave the trance, was it 871? Unable to form connection. Reboot. Node at Central Institute's office and try again. IQ test. Reboot node at centralized utilities office and try again. 871. Water is off. Let's turn it on off. Re-enabled. Okay. Would that also re-enable with out of done one? Ah, there's water flowing. Right, at least we have water. We didn't have water before. So let's talk to the bouncer. Ah, no, it's dark.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Ah. Oh.
Hello? You there?
You can't see.
Can't see anything with these lousy eyes they gave me. They ain't worth shit in the dark. Hello?
You
can't be ain't worth.
Hello, I turned on the water for you.
Hey. Nope, nothing. There's a. Huh. She doesn't even have any. There's nothing else in there. Plus, I think I might catch something if I keep touching it. Hey. Nope, he's.
Alright, let's turn the lights back on. I know, they won't. For whatever reason, they won't turn back on. No, it won't. If I turn this off. No, it won't turn on at all. It won't turn on at all. Let's turn the lights on right next to him. The place is still the same. Until it just juts from the wall sufficiently high to enhance its signal gain. Though low enough to hide itself, should make it patrol of the neighborhood. Unfortunately, there's still places it's just outside your reach. There's still places just outside your reach.
Hello? Is anyone there? When I find that girl.
The little coil antenna are now smashed out of shape. It doesn't seem to be any more removable than before. Sure, it won't work anymore all the same.
Lousy city, damn power.
Yeah. And
Lousy city, damn power.
now smashed out of shape. It doesn't seem to be any more removable than before.
When I find that girl.
Money doesn't solve money doesn't. If all of this is a little.
When I find that girl.
Sure, if I feel like getting myself shot.
Hello? Is anyone there? Hello?
The
Is
webware
anyone
won't
there?
form a connection with it.
When I
webware
find
won't-
that girl. Lousy city, damn power. When I find that girl. When I find that girl.
Then you'll probably give her a hug.
Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Is anyone there?
Well, it's been
Lousy city, damn power.
it's been an hour.
When I find that
That
girl.
concludes this afternoon's session. I'm gonna save it right here and continue later.
Lousy city, damn power.
Tonight, or in the evening time.